Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Majors has been officially fired, and the fans responded with shock, horror, amazement, anger. Oh, there was apathy. Well then. Anyone who has been a longtime viewer of Midnight's Edge could have told you that this was coming months ago, but kudos to Tom and the team aside, what can Marvel do now to rectify this situation? Well, they could recast and pick someone with actual talent to play Kang the Conqueror. Look, I've made my opinion on Jonathan Majors' performance clear in my Loki Season 2 reviews. The guy sucked, and yet Marvel pushed him because they wanted a strong, diverse replacement for Josh Brolin's Thanos. And Doctor Doom and Galactus were ignored partially because of rights issues. After all, why pay the estates of those creators of those characters when you can just use a crappy modern substitute made by someone who you can pay peanuts to? And hey, if you can get a little ESG cash out of the deal for diversity's sake, well, that's just icing on the cake. But who could replace Majors? Well, that's the funny thing, you see. Multiverse BS being what it is, you could hire anyone of any ethnicity or sex, meaning, forgive me, Father, for I have memed. Of course, recasting Majors would be the sensible thing to do. Thus, Marvel will just cut the entire Avengers 5 film until they can remake the whole thing top to bottom. And oh look, no one cares. I may sound like a broken record at this point, but reboot win. Marvel has gutted their continuity. Full stop. They have deconstructed every character that anyone cares about, and they have alienated the bulk of their audience. But Marvel and Disney will not reboot, because to reboot would be to admit failure, to admit that they screwed up, that they backed the wrong cultural horse, and that they lost their shirts because of it. And so Bob Iger and Kevin Feige will cling to the ship even as it sinks, and the MCU will fade away as the last flickers of ESG cash sustaining it gutter out. And with the lack of cape films and ESG money, the rotting corpse that is woke Hollywood will slowly turn to ash and blow away like the creative vampire that it is. But that's all I've got for today, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Pete, the Heretical Nerd, signing off.